Good morning, COMM 3310, Modern Media and Society. I'm Dr. Bill Harlow. If I haven't met you before, it's a great pleasure to meet you, and I'm excited that you're in my class. I'm making this announcement on the first day of class because I want to make sure everybody's able to get started quickly. You know what some of my priorities are for the class, and you have the information you need to be successful, so let's get rolling. The first thing that you should probably do is read the discussion board rubric. You can find it under the first week's discussion board, but sometimes students don't understand how it is exactly I'm grading that, and you absolutely deserve the information on what it is that I'm looking at. Some of the things that you'll notice on that discussion board rubric are that I evaluate you based on how early in the week that you post and on how many days that you post. The reason that I do that is I want to make sure that the discussion boards are an ongoing conversation between you and your classmates, and I want to make sure that you have something to react to from your classmates. So please make sure that you read the discussion board post, or rubric rather. One of the other things that you'll notice in there is that I'm looking at the evidence that you use in your discussion boards. I will care about things like have you cited your sources and have you cited something from beyond the textbook, and have you formatted those citations properly, because it's a conversation and it's also a scholarly conversation. So please take a chance to look at that as quickly as you can. One of the other things you ought to do is look at the assignment schedule. For the first 6 weeks of this class, everything is due on Sunday nights at 11:59. Sometimes you get bonus points for participating in that earlier in the week, but it's a really tightly packed class. It's a full class. Every seat is taken. It's a short format class, and we've got to do the same amount of work that we do in a 16-week class. So if things get rolling quickly, please make sure that you've looked at the assignment schedule, which you can find under the syllabus button. Please contact me if you've got any questions about anything. The best point of contact is always going to be via email at harlow_w@utpb.edu. Also, when you email me, please, please, pretty please, don't click the email button here in Canvas. Just send me an email directly from whatever browser you use, and here's why. I really want to respond to you, and I want to respond as quickly as possible. And if you send an email using the send email or the contact me button here in Canvas, that's not going to go to the priority inbox on my phone. What that means is it could be several extra hours before I know I've got a message from you. And sometimes, depending on when those hours hit, it could even cause a delay of a day or over the weekend. So send me the email directly from whatever browser you use. One of the things that you should email me about in particular is if you have ADA accommodations or some other special situation. Even if you've been in contact with the relevant student support office, you and I need to visit so I know how to implement those accommodations or respond to whatever your situation is. So please make sure that you've reached out to me and do that this week so we can give you the support you need to be successful in this class. So other things that you probably need to know, you'll want to look, or rather the edition of the textbook that you use doesn't really matter. I think I said in the syllabus the 11th edition. I think that bookstore may have ordered the 12th. Even the 9th and 10th edition are fine. Always look at the chapter topic rather than the chapter number if you want to know what to read to be ready for that week. But yeah, get whatever version of the textbook, whatever edition of the textbook is going to be most helpful to you. Finally, your assignment for this week is a discussion board about what are the mass media. Because I hear a lot of conversation about, hey, the media this or the media that. And as scholars, one of the things that's important is to define your terms. So I was born in 1974, right? Like I have accepted the fact that I'm old. You can even know how old I am. But when I was a little kid, the media was ABC, NBC, CBS, and my local newspaper, and that was it. Your options are different than that. You have more broadcast channels, which are essentially all now cable or streaming channels anyway. You can pull your phone out of your pocket or out of your bag or whatever you keep. You probably got a computer you sit down at somewhere. You've got multiple different ways to get news and information. So what it means to be media has changed. If we're going to talk about that this semester, we need to start by defining terms. So think about what that is. I am glad that you're in my class, and I want to do everything that I can to be helpful. Please make sure you pay attention to the deadlines, and please reach out to me and let me know what I can do to help. My office is in room 4147 in the Mesa building. If you're physically on campus, you are welcome to come by. I've got office hours on Tuesday and Thursday mornings, and most of the weeks on Wednesday mornings. I'll be there most Mondays and Fridays. I mean, you're welcome to stop by. You can place a call to me here in Teams during business hours, and you can always send me an email, harlow_w@utpb.edu, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. I want to help you be successful in this class. Please reach out and let me know what I can do to make that happen. I hope y'all have a great week. Bye.